Hi again, this is Mrs. Pearson, your elementary ELL teacher. Today we're going to do the vocabulary lesson for Chapter 1, and we're going to focus on words 6 through 9. And for this lesson, we're going to do our turn and talk routine where I ask you a couple questions. You're going to think about your answer. And then if you have someone with you, you can pair up with a partner or you can be my virtual partner. And then you're going to share out your answer in a complete sentence or sentences. So for this lesson, you will need a pencil and a piece of paper or journal page. And you're going to divide the paper into 3 equal parts or thirds. And then write numbers 6 to 9, 6, 7, 8, 9, because you're going to write a vocabulary word for each number. And then in the second column, you're going to write a synonym. And a synonym means a word that means the same. For example, combine is a synonym or the same as mix. They mean something similar, or so they are synonyms. If you can't think of a synonym or you don't catch the synonym I give you, you can just write the vocabulary word a second time. In the third column, I want you to draw a quick sketch or picture. So if you need to, push pause, get a pencil and a piece of paper, and when you're ready, push play again. So our learning target for this lesson is I can use pictures and context clues to help me understand important words from Chapter 1 of Bud Not Buddy. And of course, these are words 6 through 9. Our second learning target is I can have a conversation with the class about the vocabulary words and pictures. So success criteria, that means how will you know you're successful at using pictures and context clues to understand important words from our chapter? Well, here's our steps to success. Number 1, I will look closely at each pair of pictures. Number 2, say what you notice about each picture. How are they the same or similar? Number 3, read each word and its definition. And number 4, write each word a synonym and draw a quick sketch or picture. For each pair of pictures, I'm going to ask the same questions. What do you notice or see? And you can say, I notice or I see. And then I'll say, how are they all the same or similar? And you can say, they both, and tell me how they're the same or similar. If you have a partner at home or I'm your virtual partner, you can either agree with me and you could say to yourself, I agree with you because, or you can disagree. That's okay too. You can say, I disagree with you because, and tell me why. So here's our first pair of pictures. What do you notice or see? So you can say, I notice or I see. Well, I notice in the first picture that this person is holding up 6 different papers with something on them. And in the second picture, I noticed this man is handing out flyers or advertisements of something to this person. So how are these pictures the same or similar? They both show flyers or papers. So for number 6, write the word flyer. Flyer, flyer. What is a flyer? A flyer is a small paper or handout that advertises an event. So it's a noun. It's a small paper or handout that advertises an event. A synonym, or a word that means the same, or words that mean the same, is a small paper, or you could write handout. So just write the word that would help you remember what a flyer is. So here's an example. Bud carried a flyer that showed a picture of Herman E. Calloway's jazz band. Number 7. What do you notice or see? I notice or I see. Well, in the first picture, I noticed that this girl is starting a race and then she just gets started by running. In the second picture, I noticed the word start, and this man is at the beginning of his journey. So, how are these two pictures the same or similar? They both, well, they both show starting, and the word is commence. Number 7, commence. COMMENCE, commence. What does commence mean? Commence means to begin and get started. She commenced her race. He commenced his journey into the unknown. Commence. And it's a verb or an action to begin and get started. A synonym for commence is to begin. Bud had a loose tooth. He thought it was scary when, quote, good parts of your body commence or get started to loosening up and falling off of you. Commence. Number 8, what do you notice or see? I notice or I see. Well, in the first picture, I noticed this man looks very sad. He's under a dark cloud. And in the second picture, this person also looks sad or lonely. So, how are these pictures the same or similar? They both, well, they both show glum, another word for sad. So, it's a verb. Glum means looking or feeling sad. The man was very glum. GLUM, glum. It's another word for feeling sad. So a synonym or a word that means the same is sad. Bud felt glum because he did not want to go to another foster home. Bud felt glum because he did not want to go to another foster home. Next picture, number 9, or yes. So look at the two pictures. What do you notice or see? I notice or I see. Well, in the first picture, I noticed that there's a calendar and a special date is marked. In the second picture, it says save the date and another calendar. So, how are these two pictures the same or similar? They both, well, they both show a special day, or another word for special day is engagement. It's a long word, engage meant. ENGAGEMENT, engagement. Engagement is a noun and it means a specific or special day and time for an activity or event. A specific or special day and time for an activity or event. Engagement. A synonym could be a special day or date, like the date on a calendar. The flyer advertised a special date or engagement starring Herman E. Calloway's jazz band. The flyer advertised a special date or engagement starring Herman E. Calloway's jazz band. So let's check your work. For chapter 1, words 6 through 9. 6 was flyer. It was a noun, a small paper or handout that advertises an event. And if you noticed, I highlighted a shorter answer or a synonym that you can write in the second column. Here's our picture. Number 7, commence. It's a verb. It means to begin and get started. Number 8, glum. and it's an adjective. It describes someone looking or feeling sad, glum. And number 9 is engagement. It's a noun, a specific or special day or date and time for an activity or event, engagement. So boys and girls, thanks for doing the vocabulary words 6 through 9 with me today. I hope you had fun. I know I did. Have a great day.